Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for the collective, for everyone, each and every one of us. It is for this weekend, coming weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Friday included, February 13th to the 15th, 2026. And welcome everyone. Each and every one of you, I'd like to wish you all the best in everything you're doing. My best regards and wishes to all of you. This reading is about different subjects, about everything you need to know, what is hidden, what's coming, what are some answers to your questions that you need to know, and everything in between. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you the best in everything you're doing, my dear viewers. I want to let you know how much in gratitude I am for you, especially those of you who are watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week in support of my health. I'm in absolute gratitude for that. And my best wishes to all of you. Those of you who are celebrating this weekend, having any kind of occasion, I wish you the best. Those of you who are having birthdays or anniversaries, I'd like to say happy birthdays and happy anniversaries to each and every one of you. We will start the message for this weekend, starting with this deck here, the truth for everyone. Glasses on, and let's see what it says. Creative project. It says your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. Right? It says, we are guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Artistry and creativity. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited, and also reignites passions towards life. Your passions towards life. So that is incredible. And that's exactly what's happening. That is what's going to be awakened, ignited within you. The passions that you have for creativity. Let's have a look at 2 messages from this deck for everyone to see what else is there. And we have magic, the magic of the moon. The moon is about revelations, a lot of truth coming out so that you know where you stand in different areas of your life. The moon gives you the freedom that you deserve, the freedom from which you are restricted and you're not able to move. All of that is shown to you, given to you. You get to see everything properly. You get to know what's going on. You get to also understand where you're at, what's happening. And it also helps you see things clearly. You get to understand where you have reached in your life and where you're headed. So the moon reveals a lot of truth. And it does stir up your emotions. You do get emotional because you get to deal with situations that are coming to an end and new beginnings to take you to the next level. This is all to free you for your highest good. You are going to be freed from something horrific, and also not maybe so horrific, maybe very difficult. And this is all happening. It's bringing on a lot of change, and the change is going to be part of igniting a new path for you to move you towards the light, towards a better place. Another message for the collective is be patient. A little bit of patience and you are going to get there. There's a little bit left. Let's see your glasses on. What's the number here? Right. So it says here 9. Within 9 weeks, all this is going to, 9 to 18 weeks, this is all going to come about. So that you don't have to wait too long. I also feel like here we've got one more challenge and it's going to be over. So a little bit of patience. This is going to take you to a very high level where, you know, where you're going. Sorry. The wine's going so fast. Oh my God. This is going to transcend you. This change is going to transcend you to high levels. I just want to take 1 or 2 or 3 messages from this deck for the collective. We've got the beetle, and the beetle is about good fortune. So you've also got good fortune coming your way. It's absolute fortune. It's about luck, fortune, the beetle, and it's about wealth and abundance at the same time. So that's magnificent. Good to know. Let's take on a few more messages from this deck. Okay, and we've got one more. And an older woman. There may be older woman that you might be dealing with. Relationship, business, family. It could be dealings or relationship with an older woman. That's another one here. And just one more for the collective. Oh, they gave me 2 more. Okay. The other one is wealth, which explains very well. Okay, I'll take this. It explains very well the fortune we were talking about here. Good fortune. It's extreme fortune with the beetle, and wealth is another factor to do with money and wealth. So remember that. That's very important. Okay. Now the older woman, we'll put it over here, And then we'll continue. Then we've got the turkey. The turkey is connected to the Chinese year of the rooster. It is also connected to someone behaving stupidly, sometimes someone behaving selfishly, you could say. That this person could be the person that's causing a wedge between you or someone, between what you want or someone or a friend, or between a lover or something. That's what the wedge stands for. I'll read it. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So a wedge is always troublesome, but the most greatest news you have here is the beetle and the wealth, both fortune and wealth coming your way on a grand scale. That is so important to know. Okay, we've established that. Now I'm taking 2 more messages from another deck. For everybody, let's see what else is there for you. My dear viewers, we got the 6 of Wands. This is amazing. This is about recognition, applause, fame. Something is going to skyrocket. You are going to be repaid, given a lot of wealth, a lot of happiness, a lot of applause. A great victory awaits you. A lot of rewards coming your way from the heavens for everything you have done. This is like, things that you have done, hard work that you've put into action. Hard work, you are going to be rewarded. Hard work, a lot of money is coming your way, but you got to pay attention to detail. With the 8 of Pentacles, when you're looking at documents, signing contracts, doing deals, anything involving finances, money, make sure that there is no problem, there's no miscalculation. Look at everything properly, go over it, focus. Let's see the second message for the collective. So many of you will be dealing with contracts. That's why this is happening. There is going to be an air energy advising you the best course of action. Someone that's wise, someone that uses logic and they put emotions aside. Air energy could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, advising you the best course of action, showing you the truth. That's what the Queen of Swords is all about. And this isn't female. This could be any energy. It could be male or female. It could be this person here, this older person, showing you the way. This could be me also, by the way. I am an air energy, air and fire, with a touch of earth and water, just in case. But ultimately, there is an older woman advising you, maybe an older woman. I'm just saying this person that you were dealing with, it's an older woman, could be someone that you might do a creative project with, somebody that could be advising you what the best course of action is. Somebody could be a lawyer, maybe even advising you the truth, the true way of, dealing with a situation. It's all that for you. Again, I'm going to take this. 2 cards came out and this was the outcome. And I'm going to take this because it looks to me like some of you might have lost money, but you're regaining it. What's owing to you is coming. Some of you have to be very cautious not to lose money. You might sign a contract. You might be deceived out of money. You've got to check everything and get the support you need to uplift you to the level where you don't lose money, where you are protected. And destiny. Destiny is going to intervene. And destiny is going to bring you abundance. Have a look at that. Destiny could be the cause of this wealth that's coming your way. That's why they're saying be patient. Some of you are going to have wealth, abundance, and perhaps even a windfall very easily with this money and fortune that's destined for you. Luck is on your side without a doubt when it comes to the Wheel of Fortune, luck and fortune. Another factor is that destiny now is going to be guiding you and leading you to the next level. So that's what's coming next after all this. That is wonderful. Moving on to the next level. The next level is this deck here. Let's have a look at this. Bear with me. Okay, 2 messages from this deck for the collective for this weekend. Let's see, what else do you need to know? Right, something was falling. Okay, we got the Lovers. This is connected to Gemini. This is also connected to harmony. This is connected to decision making about partnerships. Decision making about partnerships. You are going to be in that regard, and many of you are ending chapters and starting new beginnings. A lot of truth, just like the moon, is going to elevate you to move forward away from a situation that you will see the truth and you'll know that this is an ending, a new beginning. Judgment is a new lease of life that brings you the truth and brings you salvation in so many ways. Like, it gives you healing, it gives you compensation, it heals your heart, it gives you a new lease of life. All of that is coming. I won't take it yet because we need another card. So there are decision making about relationships and partnerships. or partnerships, relation or partnership, major decisions are going to be made. But there is harmony. There is, finally, if there was no harmony, there was no peace. Peace is coming after making major decisions. Oh, wow. Something hidden from you, something spiritual, something that your higher self is trying to tell you, something spiritual that's hidden from you. It's about to take place. Listen to your intuition. Look for signs. Ultimately, oh, wow. I love this. What you don't see coming is a lot of rewards, expansion, recognition, and rewards. Just like the Six of Wands, the Three of Wands is also similar to the rewards and expansion in your life. And then you got the Four of Wands, which shows a lot of blessings are going to be pouring into your life. You are going to have your foundation. You're going to build your foundation. You will achieve that which you want. And you are going to be in gratitude for all the blessings that are pouring in. So that shows to me that there is a magnitude of gratitude that you'll be going through. A magnitude of blessings are coming your way. It is just spectacular. Let me take on 2 messages from this deck. I'll be just cutting ones. The truth for the collective for this weekend. Cutting ones for 2 cards, 2 messages. Right, we have Mars. Now, Mars is connected to Aries. It is also connected to be cautious, not to get angry. To be cautious when the truth comes out, because we've got the truth coming out. To be cautious, not to, what's the word? Take action, but be vigilant in your action taking. This is also connected to the Knight of Wands. So many of you are able to take action, but having Mars there, it's just cautioning me to say to you, be cautioned what action to take. Study everything. If you're seeing a lawyer, get 2 lawyers, get 2 sets of information before you take action or make decisions. Because I do see that there is something here, something that is connected to many of you to do with relationships, lust and relationship issues and dealing with them. A lot of truth coming out to actually let you know where you're at. But many of you are dealing with money matters. There could be someone that might have deceived you. You might have had a business. You might have bought a business, and there might be an action that you need to take now. You might have to see a solicitor. There may be misleading information. There could be fraudulent. There could be, lies and even crimes that have been perpetrated on you because of someone maybe selling you something. So you do need to pay attention. If you're buying, selling houses, business, property, whatever it may be, you are going to take action. There is a lot of anger and you're taking action. So in that anger, because Mars is here, I'm trying to caution you. I'm trying to say, be very vigilant, very calm. That's why the heavens are saying, be patient. Because a little bit of patience, you'll be able to act with wisdom. And that's why we've got the Queen of Swords here, using logic and not too much emotion and anger so that you can resolve this situation. Even though you'll be passionate about everything, you might be so passionate that you might be consumed with emotions. Try to calm. Always breathe and calm and use your logic and use your wisdom and your intuition. So your mind and your heart together united so that you can reach a good resolution and avoid any kind of mishaps. That's very important, but action is taken. Without a doubt, there is action being taken in regard to partnerships, in regard to people, in regard to an older person, in regard to money, in regard to business. And ultimately, I do see that there is going to be a lot happening. Your dreams, see here, it says your dreams are letting you know. Your intuition is trying to reach out to you to prepare you for something. It's about to happen. So keep your eyes on the signs. There's going to be communication. Communication is needed. You got to communicate well. The signs are showing you everything. And I feel like things are going to get much better. Oh, I wasn't supposed to. Lucky I still got it here. Okay, there is a twin flame situation happening here. A spiritual kind of union that might be divine intervening. And that's what this is all about. Divine intervention in a situation to do with a twin flame. This is about the direction of your relationship. Some of you could be in such a deep twin flame connection, it's almost like a soulmate. But destiny is control of everything, and it's taking you to the next level. Divine connection between you and someone. For many of you, you are connecting with a soulmate. Destiny is going to take you to the next level to meet this person. So much is happening. It's just extraordinary. Okay, beautiful. Now let's move on to the next level. And the next level is, let's have a look and think. Let me just think for a moment. Oh, yes. We're taking 2 messages from this deck for the collective to see what else do you need to know. Okay, there is going to be lucrative ideas, but one of them is going to be spectacular because it's going to be a new source of income. So whatever you've been thinking, creative project comes at hand here because they're so connected now. Those of you who are thinking of being entrepreneurs, doing entrepreneurship or working for yourself or even putting something into action, it is one of the ideas you've got is certainly going to be an income source, a new income source. So it's not there yet, but it is going to be a new income source, and it shows to me that there's going to be inspiration. It's going to be an entrepreneurship, some of you working for others maybe in business, or you uniting with somebody in partnership and working. It is about creative work. Look at that again, creative. It's got a lot of creativity in it, whatever it is, and it is a new job, so you need to know that. But the great news is a new source of income, and that's the best news here in regard to this. We're going to take one more for everybody for this weekend. What else do you need to know, my dear viewers? Wow, something is coming to an end. It could be a job because you got a new job, entrepreneurship, working for yourself. So there could be an end of a job. There could be a job ending. There could be a job transforming, changing. And you might be starting to work evening shift, night shift. Some of you might be transforming your hard work into office work, something simple and easy. You will overcome financial challenges. There are financial challenges, but you will overcome them. If you have made a bad investment, you've got to be careful if you're in the process of buying a business, especially if everything looks amazing. Whenever a business you come to buy and everything looks amazing, always ask yourself, why are the people selling it? Why is the seller selling it if the business is doing so well? And, they do come up with millions of ideas. Are we selling it because family problems? Are we expanding to it? But always check everything, because I've known so many people go into a business that looked spectacular, and then once they're in, they find out that it was all lies and there was so much cheating and so much fraud. So very important, a bad investment shown here that it is possible. And there will be a lot of financial challenges, and you might be losing your savings. So pay attention to detail. This is very much in connection to this. This is so important for you to know so that you don't lose money. Calculate things well and don't rush into anything. But of course, when there's a genius trying to show that the business is making what it's not making, of course, there's no way out. You can never find out until you get there, and it'll be too late. And that's when you go for fraud and you go for criminal acts and get a lawyer. There may be something like that. I just keep picking that up. I don't know why. It seems to be for some of you, or maybe for the majority, something like that. Anyway, it is going to resolve, and financial challenges are going to be resolved. That's very important. Maybe your intuition, for some of you might have already been there in this situation. Some of you, you're still being warned. They're saying, look for the signs. Your dreams are going to warn you. Don't do this. Don't get into this. It's a bad investment. For some of you, you really got to pay attention when these cautions come. They're saying be patient. Don't rush. My dear viewers, what I'm going to do is clarify. We're going to go through and clarify the main important messages. So we're going to start with this situation where you are taking action in regard to something, and how you have to be a bit patient. Let's see what that one is all about. The Knight of Wands. Well, it seems like it's about relocation. The action you're taking is about moving. You're making decisions about movement. Let's have a look at further. This just jumped out. I need 2 more messages in regard to the Knight of Wands. Right. The reason you're moving and relocating, and that is got to do with the money here too, with there, as you can see, the Eight of Wands, working hard and being cautious with money. Because a situation has come to an impasse, it has come to a dead end, you are going to be offered some information, something, an opportunity is coming, and also perhaps an idea, an offer that you put into action. You will resolve your current problems, and there is a great opportunity perhaps for moving towards the next level. The Eight of Pentacles shows news information is going to come to you. You need to act quickly to resolve a problem. It doesn't mean you can resolve this as a dead end. It means you can leave from this. You'll probably have an opportunity that you need to take advantage of very quickly. So that's in regard to the action you're taking. And there is anger. In this action, There is a little bit of anger. Some of you might be angry because something is ending. It could be an argument, but it is something coming to an end. But the good news is there's a great opportunity, which you need to act quickly when you hear the news or the proposal or the information that comes. Very important. Now we're moving on to the next level and see what is this partnership all about. What is the card of the Lovers meaning here? What action will take for the collective? Of course, for different people, I'll take 3 cards, is different things. Some of you are taking a stand and fighting a battle, which you will win. This could be a situation between water and earth energy. Water and earth energy. Water energy is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Earth energy is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It looks like there are boundaries being set. There are situations where, you're fighting for your rights, what you believe in. This could be an earth energy with air, like it could be a Virgo with Gemini. It could be a Taurus with Libra. It could be a Capricorn. And water energy is either Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. And I feel like this is going to be a situation where there are decision making in regard to partnerships or relationships concerning people that have earth and water energy in them. So that's very interesting. And it can also be the union of earth and water energy. People that have earth energy meeting up with water energy and becoming quite. It is a very, what's the word? A very lucrative, not lucrative isn't a good word. Let's see what's another word. Earth and water, and we've got fire here, very strong fire. Could be Mars is Aries. There could be an Aries. This is an amazing for earth energies, for people who are Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. The water with fire would be an amazing soulmate connection. So some of you could be taking a stand regarding something else in your life, fighting for your rights to be able to move on with a water energy. If you are an earth energy, that could be a possibility. And if you are a water energy, that too will apply because your soulmate is earth with fire, and there is a strong fire, and for the majority we're talking Aries. So this is very intriguing in regard to the Lovers. It has so much so many options for different, because don't forget this is for the collective, so everybody is going. But if you want to get a precise and more refined answer, I would say watch your general reading, because your general reading will refine everything and make everything clear to you, because at the end you get to know all the star signs and everybody, who everybody is, what are the main signs for the majority of you according to your sign. Okay, that's very important. Let's have a look at the rewards and the victories and the applause from the heavens that are coming towards you with the 6 of Wands. Wow, one of which is your dreams come true. Listen, this is magnificent. Dreams and wishes come true. Many of you will be buying your dream business, your dream home. There's fulfillment in every way. And then we got the 7 of Cups, which shows a great opportunity of emotional fulfillment. So a great opportunity of someone special coming in your life. These are the 2 things that will be supplied to you, and they're going to be part of your rewards for everything that you have done. Major, wonderful, incredible rewards. We got the wealth card. We got this. We got everything here going amazing with the fortune, with dreams come true, with the wealth. And the beetle, of course, the beetle. Yeah, we can't, we have to talk about the beetle, because the beetle is about great fortune. It's just like very strong Wheel of Fortune. But of course, Wheel of Fortune comes with luck. It comes with, moving to the next level, helping you move to the next level. But the fact that you are going to be in so much gratitude with the 10 of Cups, that shows that you are going to be quite happy with what you're buying and achieving and reaching. And don't forget you had the 4 of Wands, which is also another important factor of being in so much gratitude for all the blessings that are coming your way. So this is truly magnificent. I love this for you. It is absolutely amazing. It shows that everything is synchronizing so that you can have an amazing future. An incredible future awaits you. One that is filled with abundance, with happiness, with wishes and dreams coming true, buying your dream home, having your beautiful business, buying your dream business. There is so many things happening with fortune all around this situation. So that's magnificent. Okay, the beetle and the wealth, I'll put them over here, and the Wheel of Fortune goes right there with the wealth. And then, of course, everything else. Okay, so that explains that. Now, the next important factor, the rewards are incredible. That's what it was. Now we're moving on to the twin flames and see what the twin flame soul connection situation is. Again, every time I'm talking about this, it is someone maybe you're meeting at work, because it is about work. But it is also one of your oldest wishes is coming true after this twin flame situation. It shows that working hard is, you might be working hard on a situation to do with a twin flame. You could be meeting your twin flame at work when you're working hard, but there is sacrifice. Many of you are sacrificing, putting your interests aside for the sake of someone, working hard towards this situation, whether it's work. This is money, work. This is twin flame. So you could be meeting a twin flame, or you might be in business together. You might be trying to unite together, start something new. There could be an idea that's beginning that could be bringing you, is bringing you a new source of income. So I feel like working hard is going to pay off, but you are working hard also in regard not to only work and money and your situation with finances and career, but there is a situation on a relationship you're working hard. Many of you are working hard and sacrificing a lot, putting your interests aside and doing for the sake of others. And there will be rewards. You are going to master where you're at or what you're doing, and ultimately you will have your rewards. So that is incredible also. Okay, moving on to the next level. What is hidden from you that your higher self wants to tell you? Is it to do just with your oldest wish being granted? Because I keep seeing oldest wish being granted. Your oldest wish is going to be granted. Okay, so it does look, it's about something to do with something excessive. Maybe, I just wanted to know, yeah, it's fire energy. Maybe this is in connection to fire energies, being stuck, not able to move, at the mercy of circumstances. There may be codependency. There may be controlling issues. This could be in connection to someone of fire energy. You could be the fire energy or dealing with someone that's fire energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Aries for the majority, because we've got Mars here, the ruler of Aries. But we have got Capricorn here also. So we've got fire and earth. This is the card of Capricorn. It means something is being done excessive, too much. Maybe you're working too much, like this card is known for Capricorn, because it is about working too hard, working a lot. And also something that's a little bit too much that needs healing. Something has to stop and heal. It's a little bit too much. And I feel like that's what your higher self is trying to tell you. Something that's being done excessive that needs to be slowly healed. It's just too much control. Let's have a look at the Queen of Swords, and that too represents an air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But let's see what it is all about. Well, it is about a situation where you're not very happy. Money is coming to you, the Four of Pentacles. That's amazing. And there's your wish. And there's the Four of Wands and celebrations. We'll talk. Oh my God, they're all here, one after another. This section here, because you don't know why I'm taking all these. I'll talk about it in a moment. Now, in regard to the Queen of Swords, it shows that at a time where you're feeling unhappy, disoriented, really sad, and not happy, you are going to overcome the challenges you're facing. You are going to be a winner. There is a great victory, an amazing victory. This can be also in connection to someone that's got cancer in them. And it is showing July. You will master everything by July. As for timing, Cancer season, so you know. Okay, what you don't see happening after all this is this. I got to tell you because I saw it. Now, the see these cards here, these three. This kept on showing. That's what I said, the oldest dream and wish is going to be granted. The Four of Wands is this one here, where I said to you that you are going to achieve a lot of blessings coming your way, a lot of abundance. And also the Four of Pentacles shows that ground changing money is coming. It's giving you this, establishing all this, and you're hurraying, your hands in the air, hurraying. Just bear with me. Let me show you. Hands in the air, hurraying. For all the achievements that you are achieving, for all the blessings that are coming into your life. You've got to see this to understand the magnitude of this. Do you see how in the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups, the people are hurraying in absolute gratitude for the blessings? And I feel like these blessings are coming. This is the same card, same message, Four of Wands, achieving that which you want, getting your business, your dreams, sometimes buying a home, even this, buying business and home, getting your dreams happening, and getting a family together also. And also, the Four of Pentacles can contribute towards this. It can be it's unexpected money that's ground changing, but it can be an inheritance at times or a windfall. Either way, have a look at your money reading. You'll understand where this big batch of money is coming. Does it apply to you or not? according to your sign. So that makes it more personal. Very important that you follow that through and get to know what's going on. But you are destined for a lot of happiness, and you are destined, again, I want to show you this, you are destined for a great deal of celebration. So much to celebrate, so much to be grateful for. Your wealth is one of them. The dreams and wishes come true is another. One of your oldest wish being established. I'll just put it like that. With the star, one of your oldest wish being established. There's just so much going on here. So much to be grateful for. So much happiness coming. Could be a soulmate also. Having, a lot of fulfillment with the 10 of Cups, dreams and wishes being fulfilled, which is amazing. It could be this wealth that we're talking about here, giving you all the wealth, all the money that's going to change your life, where you can actually relocate to a better place, to a place that you own, maybe even for some of you. Luck, the Wheel of Fortune is about luck and fortune, both united. And that's what you're getting. With all the wealth and the beetle showing fortune, you've got everything doubling up to show you that you are destined for a lot of fortune. Anyhow, it's so difficult when you try to show something and it doesn't show. But trust me, it says fortune. So wealth and fortune, and then you got double fortune and double luck and a lot to celebrate. So there is a magnitude of happiness coming your way. And it is to do with a lot of financial freedom and wealth, to do with a lot of luck, to do with so much change and so much abundance coming your way, and perhaps even a true love, which we are going to get into that because you got the soulmate here. And not the soulmate, it's a twin flame. So let's just see further and see what else is there. We understand all of this. Just put the beetle there and the wealth right next to this. And now we're just going to do one more. And that's what's hidden from you. We were trying to see what's hidden. Oh, no, we did that. That situation. That's over. We've established that. Now I'm going to take some more messages from this other deck to see about your love life. Is there anything that you need to know? Sometimes it's love life and sometimes it isn't. Oh my God, no, too many. I can't stand it when it becomes too many. But there must be a reason. There's got to be a reason why this happened. Let's see. Maybe there's too many of you having different things. Okay, some of you are planning a honeymoon or a trip, a romantic trip away, enjoying the bliss of a holiday together with someone. It could be family or loved one. So that's number one. Number two, it says it's safe for you to fall in love. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest level of all. Highest energy of all, which is love. It is okay to fall in love now. And then it says engagement. Some of you are taking your relationship to the next level. You're committing and setting intentions. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Wonderful. And then we've got pay attention to the red flags. So there is that too also. It says the signs are cautioning you. There are signs letting you know to be caution in your actions. So whatever is happening, just as long as you pay attention, because we have got the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is about caution, being caution in what you do. And there is a turkey here, which is, doing something stupid. Somebody could be doing something stupid, and that could affect you. So you got to be very careful. Now, moving on to the next level. And the next level is messages from the heart, either your heart, somebody else's heart. One has just stopped there. And we need just one more. There's the other one. Perfect. Your heart, somebody else's heart, what could be going on? Let's have a look. And it says, I want to make you smile. I want to make you smile. Somebody wants to make you happy. That's very nice. You are the only one I see. You are the only one I see. Somebody truly loves you. And then it says, I am scared to let someone in. That's when they said it's okay to fall in love. This is for those of you. For those of you who are scared to let anyone in, you're not emotionally available, it says it is safe for you to love. So they're sending you someone very special that they're telling you this. But which one of you it is, have a look at your general reading to see if this applies to you or not. I want to make new memories with you. New memories, someone from the past, reconciliation, coming back together, wanting to make new memories together. That means you've got old memories. This is somebody wanting to come back, and that's magic. Okay, that's the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Before we go, I got to do the Chinese cookies and just see what else is there for the collective for this weekend. Anything special, anything we didn't talk about, anything that you need to know about. There it is. So there's 2. And communication is vital. Let me put my glasses on and read this for you. Right, it says communication. Now, it says a reunion could bring love or a rekindle of friendship. Remember, we just said this. I want to make new memories with you. That's someone coming back from your past. This could be a reunion, right? That could bring love or rekindle a friendship. Somebody rekindling friendship and they want to make new memories with you. That applies. And a lucky win is imminent. I mean, it's likely. A lucky win is likely. Remember, we talked about win-win situations because we got the Wheel of Fortune all over the place. We got celebration all over the place. There is a possibility of a win-win situation here. Very, very possible. Okay, I'll just take this because now that has doubled, now even tripled. About winning, about fortune, about being lucky, all of that is very possible now. So, and that could be the way to celebrate. A win is likely. A lucky win is likely. And you got the Wheel of Fortune with a lot of luck coming your way. So that's incredible. And then the final one, society, say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way, excellent networking opportunities, and new love interests for those of you who are single will be the result. So get yourself ready to any invitation, say yes to and go for it. Amazing. Because the Wheel of Fortune is to do with fortune and money, but it's also got to do with your destiny. If you're destined to meet someone special, which it looks like many of you are, say yes to the invitations and go. And that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, my dear viewers. Do give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't, to see further videos and to support me and the channel. And don't forget to watch 1 or 2 extra videos per week in support of my health. I'm an absolute gratitude to all of you. Lots of love and light to each and every one of you. Namaste.